Today we're going to review the critical part of how to save your images correctly and when and how you need to save them. So this is a project we did earlier. As you can see over here, I have several layers. I've got a rectangle layer, okay, that I can turn on and off. That's my background. In this case, maybe I'll even want to turn it off or back on. I've got my pure sunrise. As you can see, it has an outer glow. My Bats Park here up top has an outer glow, but the bottom one does not. So to copy a layer style, typically it might be kind of hard to see. The layer styles is FX right down there in the bottom. Okay. So I can right click, copy a layer style, go to the new layer, right click, and paste a layer style. Now, let's suppose I do this and then I want to go back and add some other information, and I want to go back and adjust the glows. So I just reopened this image. If I reopen it and it is saved as a Photoshop document, as you can see, I have all the layers and I can go and edit them. At the end, when I save it as a JPEG, what that's doing is it's combining all those layers together, locking them, and then I can't go back and edit. Okay, so let's look at this one. Here's my example of Visit Surf City on Topsail Island. Oops, I forgot to add a layer style to the bottom image. Can I easily go back and do that now? Absolutely not, because these have all been merged together since we saved it as a JPEG. However, if I go back to the one that's a Photoshop document, that lets me make all those same edits and I can change anything. Okay, so over here I can go and apply a different layer effect. I can move my text around. Okay, so let's review this again. When we have a document as a Photoshop document and we save it as a .psd, that allows us to go back in and edit anything that we want. But when we do a file and export it as a JPEG, it's going to combine all those layers into one. Now remember, if you are sharing this with somebody and they don't have Photoshop, they can't open it. So that's why when you get ready to turn in your assignments, I want you to go ahead and merge everything and submit them as a JPG. However, now that we're working with layers and we want to be able to get to our layers, you're going to want to make sure that you're saving your work as a Photoshop document first. To me, the best rule of thumb is then when you get ready to export it, to save it and turn it in for a grade, is to add the word final behind it. That way you know which one is the one that you need to turn in.